feel like because of I forgot to change a thing and double check a thing. So, 1 minute. Turn this down a little bit, though I think now that I've mixed the audio a little better, it shouldn't be a problem. Microphone, please work. Microphone, are you working? Microphone is working. It's just that captions haven't started. Starting the captions. Yep, it's me. Okay, microphone clocked in. Okay, good. Let me just fix the there we go. And that started, and now all we need is we gotta fix the chat label. Hold on. Brain is having a fart. Not that one. This one. On stream is okay, good. We're good. Alright. Let me adjust the volume down just a little bit one more time, and then we should be good to go. But hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope the day was restful and or productive. I know that CJ probably went to go stuff their face with food, because that's important. Food is important. So yeah, while they're doing that, hi everybody. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. I hope the day was restful and productive. Thank you everybody for the greetings. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Alls. Thank you for doing the shout out, Shark. I appreciate it. Yeah. Alan Wake does the time. Alan Wake does a time loop. Treats it like a Monday in the Office. Is a pretty cool game. But I hope that y'all enjoyed that. And I hope that for everybody else, the day was restful and or productive in whatever ways that you needed. Showered and washed clothes, so today was really productive. Yay! This poop fly just bombed my face. The fucking audacity. Flies have no broadopsy. Flies fear no god and recognize no authority. So it kind of doesn't. It doesn't surprise me. Flies really out here doing audio mixing. Yep. So yeah, we are still raising money for To Write Love on Her Arms. As y'all can see up there. Nobody and so 一つに旅へ最高のパートナーで会うとき奇跡起こるダブルを探せ Thank you so much for the 5 months resub, Cosmo. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for dropping off hype in chat. That's also appreciated. As I was saying, because Nightbot did the reminder also, we are still raising money for To Write Love on Her Arms. We have like about, 2 more streams, I think, before. And hold on a second. Come on. Alert bot, you sleeping? TJ also just resubbed. So thank you so much. I deeply appreciate it, CJ. I think AlertBot is just was like, I did one, what do you want? And then fell asleep. So I could poke it and wake it up. But thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Is it choo? No. You know what? I'm just going to let whatever comes. Let me just refresh the alerts overlay real quick to see if we can like get at least make sure that it works properly if y'all decide to do this. But hang on. So I already know I probably can't stop you motherfuckers. So if you're gonna do it, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we'll see. Because I was like, I could try to convince y'all to not do it, and it's like, I could, but is this also not like trying to command the wind? So let's not do that. I know better than to fight nature. I'm not some cocky white boy. Anyway. So at any rate. Switch on. Kino Yori, step up. Going, my friends. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, Sophia, for resubbing for 2 months. Oh, here we go. Hang on a second. You, damn it. Stream Elements, why you like this? I have to go punch Stream Elements in the face now. Hold on a second. Come on, you bastard. Thank y'all so much for the hype train. Yeah, I gotta go punch this shit in the face now. Alerts come up properly. Come on, you bastards. Come here. Where are you? Where are you? Dashboard. Come on. Sponsorships don't matter. Where is it? Activity. No. Fuck. Where's the other one? Loyalty. Huge. No. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go punch these overlays in the face and try to get them to work correctly. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not getting. Come on. Is- all right. Grumble, grumble. Where is the fucking? I should also put on subscriber messages, huh? Yes, hiding behind overlays to avoid having an emotion, but not the way that constipated white, not the way that like constipated white people do. Um, but that, oh my god, I can't, I still cannot believe that you actually put. I can't. The chain is just to highlight it. Okay, I. All right, hold on. I'm duplicating all the ones that we have and making sure that the gifts that it does like gift that it does like gift numbers correctly. I'm gonna just fix fucking overlays. Grumble, 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 grumble. No, not exactly. Not exactly. Two. Ew. No, at least. I think it's supposed to be community gift anyway. I have no way to be able to tell. All right. Well, if by some chance it happens again, then ideally it will maybe work this time. I'm
Failed! You had!
Burst.
who the fuck? What? Thank you so much for the $20 donation. Also, um, for you write love on her arms. Do you want like eyes, exercise, or some mix of both? Um, I yes, thank y'all. Again, if we manage to make $200, that unlocks a wow, brain, please work correctly. That unlocks the stream for Totsugeki 64, which is I can see if you have or not. I just have to go and I have to go and check. Um double. What is it? Hang on. I just gotta finish. Oh no, I remember because I gave the first day like fuck I need camera. Right. I went cameraless that day for whatever reason, and then I was like, oh yeah, but then this means that I can't. Hold on. Whoops. And then I accidentally hit the play. I hit the play on my end by accident, but it doesn't look like it came over to stream, so it's fine. But thank you all for the hype chain. I really do appreciate it. Okay, and then we'll do one more for revise, and then I think it should be fixed at that point. The next time I get a gift sub, because I don't know why it didn't before, but it should be good now. Let me also go check the donation. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's why. because I never fucking updated the. I never updated it over here. That's.
Be like a rise! Rising hopper!
A jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
That's why the alerts haven't been showing up, because I have to manually change it on the overlay in Stream Elements, and I never did that, so it was still locked on the Marsha P. Johnson one. But yes, there we go. Thank y'all so much for the hype train. Thank you all for the $20 donation to write love on our arms. I deeply appreciate it. Man, fuck it. Let's just make some video games. Shit. I'll figure out dinner and stuff in a little bit, but let's just make some fucking video games. I don't know, man. Yeah, past SJ strikes again. That bastard. And before anybody goes, he was doing his best. Yes, he was doing his best, but his best could have also included remembering to check that so that present SJ wouldn't have to do it. Don't fucking make faces at me, Shark. What do you want to eat? I don't know what to make for food, so maybe you can I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. You're good. You're good. You're good. I just had to go for like half a second. Go like, hey, hang on a second. What? Like, hold on. What? I don't know, because I have chili here, but I have yet again failed to put rice in the rice cooker. So I have chili here, but because I've yet again failed to put rice in the rice cooker, that involves getting up, washing the rice, and putting it on. And I know that nobody minds when I do that on stream, but I also am not in the mood to do that on stream tonight. So do you really need to wash the rice? You know, to be clear, Squishy, you're not actually in trouble, so do not worry. But for the comedic effect, it never come in our one to make. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. Hold on. Is that no? It has nothing to do with like. Okay, cooking thing. Very important cooking thing to help kind of like. And if I get this wrong, yeah, if I get this wrong, somebody else who also remembers why this is the case, please explain it. But the reason I have been told that you wash rice is because there is, I forget if it is a dusting coating film or some other thing that is on it, but you wash out rice in order to get that off so that it cooks better, is the long and short of it. My mother did not explain this to me clearly when I was younger, and so I always just made the assumption that it was to keep things clean.
Yes!
Thank you so much for the follow. I deeply appreciate it. Follow alerts are anonymous so that people can do as they need, but also hi, Con. Welcome on in. Today your boy does video game making shit. So that is what's happening. Bullying people with Cammy is on Friday, if that's what you were also hoping for. But yeah, yes. There are many reasons to wash rice. I'm on a 21 win streak on Honda. Those Khan is let them know. 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 You gotta let them know. But let me also just adjust down the sound on Godot, because I actually added music to this thing, and I realized that the mixer is ridiculously loud, which means that no bueno. And that means that shenanigans happen. But those con being real, we love to hear it. But yeah, washing rice is a thing because starch and texture. If you only had rice one way, you wouldn't know why the texture matters, but there's a texture reason. Yeah. Yeah. Mom just, when I was growing up, Mom just literally said, wash the rice before you cook it. Same reason why, for the longest time, I was cussing myself because I couldn't find vinegar nowhere. Because I needed vinegar to, like, wash chicken and shit. Like, why? You just do it. Like, that's just the thing that you do. But yes. No, seriously. No, straight up. It sounds weird, right? But you wash your chicken, right? In vinegar, just to rub it down and just kind of like, for reasons that were still never clearly explained to me, because again, the way I was taught to cook is more or less with your heart. Just get chicken bacteria all over your kitchen that way. Usually you do it in a bowl, and then you spray down the bowl afterward. With sushi rice, they use vinegar. Vinegar helps get rid of funk and preps it for cooking. Also, hi Stubby. You came in. You came in during a Squishy was being helpful and was like, "You sure?" And it's like, and then was like, "Lol, wait, this is why we wash rice. It's very important." But yeah, TLDR. What are we developing today? So, can I get an exclamation point incentives? Because that's basically what we've got for options as far as that goes. Yeah, people confuse washing the chicken with like washing with soap and water. We don't do that. Yes, correct. But yes, that's what we've got as far as incentives go. Bean Boozled beans used to be on there, but I forgot that I got rid of mine because I didn't actually super enjoy eating those. So yeah, $20 will either get you some combination of googly eyes and exercise. So your call. But yeah, Khan, to properly answer your question, I'm making a shmup in Godot because I'm trying to learn how to use Godot. And so far it is going okay, TM. That's pretty much the plan. We got 3 hours where we kind of sit here, chill, and do that. Alright, good. So that's where we're at so far. From like the last time that fix the volume down one more time, because god, that is loud. Grant us eyes. Grant us eyes. Alright, googly eyes. Alright. I'm assuming it's the ×4 combo. Alrighty, I got that. Hold up. Ouch. Take off the legs. I gotta just get the bag of googly eyes, and let's go. That peaks like all. It's probably coming in through the microphone, knowing my luck, which means that no sound for Godot today, probably, which is unfortunate. But trying to map out the actual solution right now is more energy than I have. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mute that, and then it was independent from your voice. Because normally I assume half the time that because I have to blow the audio through here on the monitor, sometimes I keep assuming that it's gonna come back in. If it's crunching anyway, then that might just be that could also just be voice meter acting like a piece of shit. So I'll go poke a couple of things real quick and see if that fixes it, but knowing my luck, probably not. So Kettle, I want you to know that I read the thing that you just posted about this curse upon TikTok. I'm acknowledging that I've read it. I'm acknowledging that you have said nothing wrong here, but I'm also acknowledging that now I have a divine need to fight. I have a divine need to fight somebody reading that. And I'm going to just leave it at that, because God. Okay, let me get these googly eyes on. Wow. And hilariously enough, She was gross, and yes, thank you. Thank you, Shark. Shark already knew what the question was. So for anybody who is new here, who is like, well, what did Shark mean by and yes? Um, hey Sabira, we basically almost got it started, except for the fact that we got distracted by food crimes and me figuring things out. Why why is it that the only time sometimes that people in my family ask me about things about whether or not I can like make apps and shit? Why? Why? I'm not naming names right now because on the well, I don't know if anybody from there is going to see it, but I just yeah no not this food crime, but yeah Sabira, waiting for Godot is going to go pretty good, I think, assuming I can get the audio to play at a volume that does not destroy people's eardrums, uh, or otherwise just sound low quality. Um, But yeah, to finish the joke that I was getting at, basically a common question whenever I hear something that sounds a story that sounds like it's absolutely fucking ridiculous most of the time, usually the question that I ask people is, were they white? Because 9 times out of 10, right? 9 times out of 10, those that are bright skinned do not disappoint me and do some tremendously embarrassing shit. And I'm just like, y'all, who, what is going on? And that's all I really have to say about that kind of thing. So if anybody who is new ever sees anybody who's like an old head around here metaphorically come around and say, "Oh yeah, and by the way, yes they were," right? Half-eaten bag of tire. Okay. So it wasn't just crunchy sounding. I like how I this all started with I have food to eat here, but it would involve me making rice, and I didn't. And now we've come to food. And now we've come to crimes. It's the same woman who wrote, "I can cook anything on our. What's something you're proud of?" I can eat chili now and then make rice later. But the chili is good with, but the chili, I like the chili with the rice though, is the point. Ah, I can cook anything. I guess she wasn't technically lying because she never said it would be edible. Yeah, true. You can cook anything, just not good, right? Chili with the rice is good. Exactly. Although hearing this makes me feel better as a cook. I've never tried to inadvertently poison someone with fucking bleach. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I have managed to fucking uncrunch this now. Knowing my luck, I probably haven't. In which case I'll just have to like just mute the computer side either which way because I would rather not subject people's ears to like crunch noises if I can help it. So I'm just at the if you need food, put food in body stage. So I might be biased. Yeah, it's fair. I would think it would be very funny if instead of exercise at a donation redemption, people could choose things like make your rice sachet. Ha 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 ha. Do self care for $20 as opposed to that might be maybe I'll do that for next February because that's the next time we do charity fundraising. I gave you $50 now. Make your food. Okay, good. That works fine. Yeah, probably. Then probably next. Probably Then probably I'll go add those to the thing. Nah, it might just be the recording. Okay. So it's just shenaniganry. Alright. I authorize you to eat a food. Oh my god, y'all. Now I gotta go get the damn belt. Okay. Hold on. Or maybe my ears, to be honest. I am not get. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll roll with it. And if anybody else lets me know that shenanigans are happening, then we'll deal with it. But let me go. Let me go get this fucking belt. Hold on. Good. Still has power. Now I need to figure out where I put damn progress keys. And a snack. Okay. Why are you fetching your belt? We haven't established a safe word yet. And a snack. Okay, I'll go get my fucking. I'll go get my fucking tapioca out of there after this. Yeah, and I did see what Amelie said, and I'm just choosing not to acknowledge it. All right, I'm acknowledging it, but I'm choosing not to read it out loud. I did laugh. All right, so Hinting. Ah, fuck that. Hold on. It's not right. If you get errorized, it means I didn't put it in. Hinting. Pixel chat. That shit did not say Hennessy. That's makes. I need a treat street. Oh, all right. Shark, do me a solid. Goes in the back room. You know what to do. And on the to do list. Maybe I will actually remember to get it done. But put it on the to do list. That if I do remember, it does actually probably happen. Okay. Step away for one phone call. Yeah, cheat stream setup on the to do list because um it came up. I'll do the. I gotta pick him out to brag on. Well, since Shark is here anyway. So yeah. Wait, what in the fuck? Hang on a second. Oh, wait. Is this Wait, did it curdle or is this just cursed? Can't tell if curdled or if it didn't break right. Hold on. Shark is amazing. Hold on a second. I gotta go get another. Or do I? Or did the tapioca just Best Buy. Okay. What in the fuck? I checked with her. She said tomorrow. After I passed her the tracking info, she said it said tomorrow, according to what she told me. So unless wait, let me see what she said. Actually, let me actually see that because there's a very good chance that I may have completely misremembered it. Pause. Thank you for coordinating that. Yeah, no problem. Um, I think it was supposed to. Yeah, tomorrow. But yeah, Shark and Drag on a Mod. Um, Shark is amazingly sneaky, right? And I don't mean this in a bad way. I mean this in a good way. There are things that I turn around sometimes that I don't even see get done until after they happen. I'm like, wait, when did this happen? And I'm like, oh, Shark did that. Pretty much all the time, right? Just little tiny things like, oh yeah, this needed done on the stream. Shark did it already. This, oh, like community is already doing a joke. This got done already. Oh, we were watching something, and content warnings need to be updated. Does that? Does that? Does that? Does that? Shark is just sneaky, but the best kind of sneaky, where she's just doing stuff in the background, and I find out later, and it's all the stuff that we needed to get done. Are you eating rice pudding? No, it's just tapioca. Yeah, and yeah, technically, yeah. Basically, the only thing that happened is that um, Shark reminded me that Garth Burst existed, and then that's when I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, that exists. I'm like, oh right, I also play Guilty Gear sometimes, and I'm also like, right, I forget to burst all the time. This makes sense. This should be a thing that I add to stream. So yeah. So whenever you hear me say that like Shark is sneaky, I just mean that like things happen and get done, and I turn back and I look later, and I'm like, I didn't even know that needed to get done, and it gets done. But yeah, on the actual subject of like, on the actual subject of the thing that I am streaming for today. So like the last time we left off, it wasn't working quite this well. In the downtime between last game dev stream last Wednesday and now, I've mostly just been working on. I've just been working on stuff. By the way, Jam is fun to play, although Guilty Gear, whatever version I have, is still a learning curve. Is it entirely in 2D, including the characters being pixel art, or are the characters 3D models? Because I'm relatively sure from the last time you talked about it that you're playing plus R. If it's all pixel art, then you're playing plus R. If the characters are 3D models, but they just happen to be moving in 2D, you're probably playing XR, because I know that you didn't get Strive. But it sounds like you're playing plus R. But yeah, no, plus R is a game. It is a game. And I don't mean that in like a bad way or anything, just a wow, it's really difficult. It's Accent Core plus R? Yeah, I figured. I was like, if it's all 2D, including pixel art for like characters and backgrounds, then yeah, it's plus R. So yeah, before we left last time, I didn't have, I did have like enemies moving and stuff like that, but I didn't have music and sound effects and things like that. And we have that working now. I also fixed the issues that I was having. Yeah, plus R? Figured. I also figured out how to fix the issues that we were having with the life bar not displaying correctly. So that works now. So we have basic score, we've got one enemy, and we have a life bar that works and does the thing that it needs to do, which is great. The Godot logo is cute as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, they did pretty good with it. So, fun fact. When you are doing when you're doing like a health bar or loading bar or whatever in Godot, you see how over here it says under, over, and progress, right? Don't be like me and go, oh, over is the part where the actual progress bar fills in, right? No. Over is the part that literally frames over the life bar. And I didn't know this. So, ah, yeah, that happened. That was a good time. And that's why I was like, I was sitting here going, how did I break it? I did everything I was supposed to do. And no, it just turns out that it's because I wasn't paying attention. So that happened. Also, thank you everybody. Y'all are part of this whole synergy too. Yeah. So yeah, no, but that part is figured out, so that works. So yeah, now at this point, the next thing to figure out is most of the next thing to figure out at this point is because if I can and should be able to like, let me just do a thing real quick. Actually, I have a feeling about a thing, and I would rather fix this thing first before we do the next thing I'm thinking of. This scene, we're gonna go, where's enemies? We're gonna rename this scene base enemy first of all. Couldn't save scene, likely dependencies. Oh, right. I probably fucked up and didn't that node and do that. Okay. So we're going to do base enemy. Right. So we're going to rename that node. Now, scenes, enemies. Now we're going to do drone over here. Right 2D. Going to have none because this is just a base enemy, nice and empty. Go over to drone. Okay, right. Hold on. All right, I can just do inherited scene. Now we're gonna do this. We're gonna do quick load. We're gonna do drone. We're gonna save this now as drone. Can't overwrite scene that is still open. Got to close that one. All right. Save this one. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna fill this sprite back in. So the idea behind what I did here, right? So the reason why I went to all this trouble is the idea that I want to basically have these enemies inherit, right, a lot of their behavior from this base enemy scene. So I can take the base enemy, right? I can take the base enemy. Hang on. I mean, I didn't absolutely fuck that up. Base enemy is this one. Drone is this one. Trooper is this one, right? And so the idea is that I can make individual changes to each of these. I can put the music on. So your enemy is a basic Mitch. No comment. Send them a little bit out of the way. All right. Are you having fun with this engine? I'm still looking for tutorials, guides on how to make a point and click, and wondered if it's as much as a headache as Unity. Now that I am not thinking so hard about doing things the way that Godot says that they should be done, and more along the lines of like, how do I just do the thing that I want? Things are going a lot more easily. There are certain aspects of this that are definitely a lot less weird than Unity and a little bit less like annoying. Like, for example, if I want to do collision stuff, right? All I really have to do as far as like collision goes for Godot is pretty simply just, hey, what layer is this thing on? This one. What layers does this thing collide with? This one and this one. And that's it, right? Versus Unity, where you have to like add, you have to go and like individually like check, like, oh yeah, if it's on the player layer, it has collisions with X, Y, Z, A, B, C things. It's just like, this is too much work. So yeah. I like it well enough. It's not too bad. Let's see here. Good to know. I tend to piecemeal my way through coding, so it doesn't bother me too much. Yeah. Especially because the way that Godot handles things, right, is that the general philosophy behind how it works is that it's like, hey, if you have an object, right, like for example, this enemy is a trooper, right? The trooper has a base node, right, that sort of defines what its basic behavior is. It's an area 2D, right? And so if you want to have a sprite, you attach a sprite to it, right, as a separate node. If you wanted to have collision, you attach that as a separate node. If you want it to, if you wanted to have health, for example, I have that as like a separate node that like runs a bunch of like health stuff and so on and so forth. If I wanted to have like a firing timer, I could literally just add on a literal node that does timer stuff and it works fine and so on and so forth. I have a node that lets it tell, hey, is this thing visible on screen or not, right? You can rename your collision layers too to help you remember what is on what collision layer. Yeah. So yeah, in general, now that I'm not, especially now that I'm not using GD script, Godot in general is pretty. I'm liking Godot a lot. It's a lot easier to like kind of like sit down and like work with it now that I'm not fighting with it about like, God, fuck GD script, because not that GD script is bad, but because I've been using Unity for so long, I'm really much more comfortable with C#, right? And because of that, right, being able to write stuff in C# while I am programming reduces the aggravation that I have in terms of like trying to figure out how the fuck things work in Godot, I can focus more on like, okay, right, I know tricks on how to use these things from like C#, and I'm not trying to like relearn like how to use. I'm not trying to learn a new programming language on top of learning a new engine, which makes my life a lot easier. I kind of want to relearn C# too, and I'm torn on using that on like refreshing on C# or using GD script. Yeah, GD script has like better integration with Godot's systems as a whole, but I do not like using I also don't like using what we call weakly typed languages, where it's like oh right, you can accidentally change the what data you have stored in a variable if you don't pay attention to what you put in there. Obviously, there are ways to like enforce what we call strict typing in Godot script in GD script, but I also just the fact that like I understand C# syntax relatively well and things like that makes my life easier in a lot of ways. It also means that there's a pretty good chance that I can take a lot of the file IO scripts that I used in Unity and transfer them over to this without too much trouble. Yeah, pro using C#, I can potentially make this game in multiple engines, constantly fucking Godot. Yeah. Like that's about like the only thing where it's like right now GD script is what has the most native support. From what I've seen, my basic understanding is that GD script has the most native support in Godot, even with like the stuff that they've been adding, sort of like help alleviate some of that. Here. Alright, I forgot to put a movement speed on the trooper. That's why it's not working correctly, I don't think. Trooper. Let's open up that scene. That's 150. That's 150. It has the explosion effect scene. Health is... Hang on. Okay, yeah. Health is set correctly. Okay, so why is it just not... Hang on. I'm gonna close a bunch of these scenes because I can't... Tabs to the right. I can't... I'm a little too deep in the weeds. So, Trooper. We're gonna come over here. Oh! The Trooper is maybe here, but it doesn't have... Right, because I forgot to do that. Quick load. Trooper. Okay. Save that. Come over here. I just want to make sure that before I go forward, Yeah, I'm trying to just make sure that I didn't break like the weapons and things like that, which is what I was worried about. So current spread is double, current shot. Okay. Someone said Han, you are cruel. This is cruel. That said, good shit, but also... Okay. You have the chime, check your Discord DMs. Ilscon in full effect. Bet. Okay, so now the real question is why is this not firing? Let me look at this. Oh, whoops. I clicked like 3 fucking times. Alright, please stop. Alright, cool. Alright, yep. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. So the only thing... I'm just trying to make sure that this trooper enemy fires correctly. Because the drone is... Trooper is not. Pause. Vote. It's not the Final Fantasy III theme, but yes, it is very much... That's not your imagination. I put in for test music, because like the last time I worked on this game, basically, what I had for test music was basically, was music from... the battle music from Final Fantasy 13, because it fits. Whenever I'm working on project, whenever I'm working on game projects, I always throw in test music from these things just because, it's nice. That limit should be 6. Oh. Wait, is that why? Motherfuck. Hold on a second. Pause. Drone. Enemy weapon. No, the bullet speed. Well, I hear the Final Fantasy music, but also FF3. Oh, okay. Actually, yes. Now I get what you mean. I forgot to turn off the music on the other end is why. It should be fixed now, though. Pause. Vote. Weapon. Bullet speed is that. Trooper. Okay. Then why... Okay. That's annoying. Because, for some reason, can't quite figure it out yet. For some reason. So... let me just... Fuck. I'm gonna remove the drone for a second and just have the trooper, because for some reason the trooper is making projectiles, but is not actually, like, I can't see them, which means that, like, not helping. Like, is it possible trooper projectiles are moving at the same? It might be, but the main thing is that even if they are, the main thing is that I deliberately set them up to shoot at separate angles, right? So I'll show you what I mean. right? So the individual, if you look, right, the individual velocity of the bullet should be set up such that right, even if they are moving at the same speed horizontally, the vertical spread should make it so that I'm still able to see it. And that was working at some point before, and it's not now, which means that I have to figure out something here. Such a good battle theme. It is. Wait, on firing timer. Hold on. Pause. Okay. 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 Hold on. Node. Okay. Over here. Here. Okay. Where is that connected correctly? It should be, because it's working for the other one. So edit, goes up to enemy weapon, does that. Okay. So then why can't I see it? Why does it work for the drone, but not for the trooper? Because they're being added to the node tree too, so it shouldn't be that. This is weird. Right? So when we look at it, right, even though we can't see the bullets, right, and apparently they're not hitting me either. If I go to the remote version of this, right, I look over here, right, we can see that we have bullets, like they're here. I'm gonna try something silly real quick. I'm gonna put a drone over here. The drone specifically. Hang on. I'm gonna do a thing that I shouldn't be doing just because I want to see what is going on here. Oh, it's supposed to be over here. Okay. Okay. So it, whatever the fuck I did when I cloned it, caused the stuff to not work. Because as y'all can see, right, that spread that we saw, that's what the trooper is supposed to be doing. But the trooper is not doing that, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna explode that one. Because yeah, like if you look at the drone, right? If I switch to triple, should be the same thing. So for whatever reason, when I made a copy over to the trooper, it didn't work. So all right. So if I just flat out duplicate it, so drone goes back to single. Trooper, close that one. Don't save. I'm going to come over here to this one. Trooper, double. All right. Then over here, the sprite 2D is going to go. We're going to do this. Quick load. All right. There. Save. Come back over here. Grab this. Drop the troop. Nope, not under. Drop it off right here. Throw it over here. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So I just gotta just duplicate it straight out, I guess. Lol. All right. So we have Joan, Trooper, and then yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and do basic enemy types right now, and just make sure that all of that set up. Okay. Air Trooper is over here. I'm gonna call this Air Trooper. I'm gonna do called right over here. Then we just gotta change the sprite over here. Click this, quick load. That's nope. Health. Max health is 2. Save that. Come over here. Drop an air trooper further back over here. Okay, good. And the 2 shots do actually work on it, but now it's not firing. Okay, cool. So we just gotta. It looks like the thing to do is that I have to literally duplicate them from the drone in order to get them to work. I don't know why, but okay. I guess that's just the way it has to be. This is weird, and I don't know what I did that causes that. But let's just get rid of base enemy. Hang on. Well, I was going to do that, and it would have caused something to explode. So we're just going to do air trooper. Drop that off up here. This up. We're going to call this air trooper. Health 2. Right 2D. Do this. Quick load EX trooper. Enemy weapon, triple. All right, cool. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Up here, we're just going to call this air trooper. Here. Good. It still takes 2 shots, but now, for whatever reason, it is not doing weapon things. Oh, God. Why? Why are we like this? What is the reason? Pause. Air trooper. Ignore that part about the movement speed because it's done up here. Hold on. Wait a minute. It passed me, fuck this up. Okay. Come on. No. I said Also, you can't do that when I was explicitly saying to myself, it passed me, fuck this up. If anything, no, it's not a he's a fucking genius, it's a no, he fucked it up. Maybe. And I only say maybe there because I'm having a hard time figuring out I can and I did. Ugh. Fine, whatever. I I should know I should know better than to argue in theory. You're correct. Yoon got me. That's correct. Okay. So why is it that why? What is the reason that you are not doing the pew pew? Why is it not working correctly? This is the part now that have you tried turning it off and then on again? Yeah, the regular trooper did. The air trooper isn't for some reason. And I cloned it from the drone when the drone was doing because like if I go to the enemy, if I go to the drone's weapon, right? And I put triple on there. Yeah, like the drone does it fine the drone does it fine, but for whatever reason, Air Trooper's just like, nope, not doing it. I'm like, I don't know why. Um, that's the part that I'm annoyed about. Can't operate on nodes the current scene inherits from. On. Cut that out. Yes, delete the node Air Trooper. Save. Scene for Air Trooper. Okay. Even if I put a base enemy in here. And I can't see it. Yeah. Even the base enemy is shooting. Okay. So, these two are as well. So, okay. Base enemies one is working correctly because it's doing the stuff. Duplicate and do Air Trooper. Air Trooper now, in here, I should be able to switch this to Air Trooper. Should be able to go to the enemy weapon, switch it to triple spread, normal shot, health. Max health is Two, thank you. Visible on screen, I shouldn't need to touch. Stat score value is 300. Over to the sprite 2D. Quick load. Gonna do EX Trooper, right? Back over to the test scene, save it. Throw the air trooper into the main node. Drop the air trooper like back here. And why? What is... print? Okay. Well, it's not... It's not even necessarily spaghetti in as much as it's like... It should be work... I know what you mean, but it's more along the lines of like the way that I set it up, it's behaving the way that it's supposed to anyway. With the other... For at least some of the other ones, it's behaving the way it's supposed to anyway, which is why I'm annoyed. So I feel like it's not even spaghetti code in as much as it's just like it's not doing the thing that it's supposed to be doing when it should be doing it because I didn't change anything. I did exactly the same thing that was happening with the trooper normally, and it's just not doing the thing. Wait, why is it firing when it's not on screen? Hold on. Air trooper. I almost have it. I almost have it. Triple. Go. It's gonna say triple, 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 and stop. Triple, 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 stops. Pause. Mode. Here. The air trooper. Up the air trooper. Go to the weapon. Done. Why is it firing? Why is it starting to do that when it's not on screen? All right. Enemy weapon. Come over here. Firing timer. Come over here. Do not auto start. Motherfucker. Was that it? Whole time? Bet you anything it was. Bet you anything that's what it was. I'm going to be really annoyed if that was it. And then because I was fucking around, I accidentally broke the connection, I think. So, hold on. Okay, hold on a sec. I know the thing that I'm about to do looks like it's going to be bad. Like, why are you getting rid of all the hard work you just did? It's because I'm mostly just trying to like sort out where my screw ups are, so I don't make them again. So, enemy weapon, yeah, the timer does not auto start. Is the most important thing. I think fixes that. Because the thing that I noticed, the reason why I was like, wait a minute, is that it? Was that we're gonna do drone right 2D. So I'm sitting down and just doing this process over again very quickly, so I understand. Wait, how do I properly and quickly set up regular ass enemies so I don't have to keep doing this? That is the idea. I'm trying to get the workflow right so that I don't have to keep doing it over and over. So when I do it over and over again, I'm not making the same mistakes twice. Here, scenes, enemies. Cool. Come over here, drop this off over here, run it, make sure that this works. Good. I'm going to inherit again. I'm going to do Trooper. Right 2D, click the texture, quick load, do search for Trooper. Cool, right there. Health is still, double check and make sure I didn't misremember that actually. Is the health supposed to be different? Yes, actually. This one has 2 health. I have a documentation sheet that I wrote up for this game a while ago that I've been halfway looking at, and I should be looking at it more frequently, and I haven't been. Okay, cool. 200. Health, max health is 2. Okay, good. Save the trooper. Save. Go to the test. Throw a trooper in a little farther over here. Run it. It's okay, because it's fine. It's shooting. It just means that I forgot to set this to double. Reminds me of the base enemy. I should come over here. Base enemy, enemy weapon, single, normal. Okay, double, normal. All right. I think we're cooking now. Good. Means I should be able to now do inherit again. Air trooper. Right 2D over here. Quick load. We'll do EX because that's what I put in for air trooper. We're gonna do air trooper. Go to the weapon. Make sure that we do triple normal. Go to the health. Max health is 3, not -3. What the fuck are you doing? Just 3. Thank you. And then score value is 300. We save that. Come over here. Now we do Air Trooper. All right. So if this is right, let's see. Yep, 100. Yep, 200. Now. All right, good. They work. Figured out what the problem was. The reason why the bullets weren't firing is because I forgot to set up the timer on the enemy weapon so that it doesn't start when the game starts. Because, no, don't do that. And basically, when I'm actually ready to do the loop properly, I will also have it not spawn in enemies until after the player's already spawned. But we're not dealing with that yet. Not right now. Right now, I'm keeping it incredibly fucking simple because the point is mostly just, hey, let's do the thing, very like in a very simple and kind of like understated way. So now that we have that working, I think we're gonna do a feature thing. So not future, but feature. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna do add child node. I'm gonna do timer right here. What I'm gonna call this one now is spin timer. So spin timer is a one shot, and it does not auto start. We'll have it wait for 3 seconds. And we're gonna do public timer, spin timer. Yep. Get timer. And then we're gonna do, let's see here. Public float spin timer value is get turn timer spin. I can do this correctly. Spin timer dot that's a double. Okay, hold on. This probably shouldn't be in the player movement script, really. I should probably move this to its own node, I think. But I can always break these things out a little bit better. Anyway, so get node. So spin timer. If we spin timer node. Spin timer node equals get node timer. Actually, no. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me do this somewhat the right way. Player spin timer. And I'm going to make a script. I'm gonna put it on here. Call it player spin timer. We're gonna go into here. We're gonna go into scripts. We're gonna go new folder. We're gonna say player. We're gonna do player spin timer. What we're gonna do here really is pretty straightforward. Go to player movement. Grab these. Gonna do turn float, time left, turn. Well, actually, wait. I might be able to get the HUD to. Huh. Forgot about that. Sorry, just had a thought. So let's see here. Okay. So if oh no, I don't really need spin timer. Stop trying to think form ahead of me program. Input dot is best. Hold on. If damn, this is the only part where I can tell that like not having certain things is like killing me. So we're gonna go to the timer. I just need to check one thing. Over here in the timer node, we just need to see uh is stopped. There we go. So if is stopped equals true, or rather like this. If is stopped true, then start, I think is it, right? Good. Now what we're gonna do health. I just need gonna say in timer timed out event handler. Okay. And I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna explain what I'm doing here in a minute. I just gotta assume and hope that I'm getting this logic right. So on spin timer timeout. Finish my snack. Time for estrogen patch things. This means lurking and joining you while I do that before shuffling up my room. All right, Cos. See you in a bit. On spin timer timeout. Connect. And over here, we're gonna do public void on spin timer timeout. And we're going to do health emit signal name dot spin timer timed out. Just in case we need that for something. So we have that. That's good. Test. So one of the main features of Shootlancer, to kind of like explain what it is that I'm trying to do here, one of the main features of Shootlancer is that when you need to evade shots from an enemy, basically do a thing where you like basically do a 2D barrel roll, right? So you spin, for a little bit, and you can't be hit by shots. But the spin, once you activate it, has like a countdown timer until you can do it again. I'm gonna add texture here. I'm gonna do this, and it should be like here. This is your spin here. Should be able to do like a circular one, I think. Fill mode is clockwise. Quick load. I don't have circles for this, which makes this harder. All right. We'll do a bar for right now. Mostly because I already have sprites for square ones, so it's easier. A dodge roll with iframes. Is this Dart Eat It from chat? Yeah, so that's the under texture here. And then quick load is, we'll do the blank sprite. Make it a little bit easier to tell the two of them apart. Okay, min value is that. I'm gonna have to have the max value set with something else. Make my life easier. Okay. Then we're gonna do another texture progress bar, and we're gonna call it spin meter bar right now. Player.get node timer player spin timer dot spin timer max. Player spin timer. There we go. Okay. So if we've done this correctly, then when we first start, it should fill straight up. Hasn't done it yet because I forgot to set for player. Hey, Fruit Loop. Not much. I am currently dragging. I am currently pulling myself through Godot one painful step at a time. How are you? How are the things and stuff? Hopefully well. Okay, so you got that. What did I forget? I forgot in the HUD. That's why. So in the HUD, come over here. This should be one. Okay. All right, good. You'll have one error. Things have been both good and bad. Lol IDK. I can guess. I'm not gonna. I know because I know that we gotta kind of like not say too much, but I can guess. I can guess. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I can guess. I don't even think I need this anymore, actually. Pull that. Get rid of that. Yeah, all I can say is that I can guess. I can guess exactly where that's coming from. And you don't even have to confirm if I'm right or not, but I have my guesses. Okay, good. So the spin timer did fill up correctly. I just need to now add an entry for spinning. So if I go over to project settings and I go to, oh, input map is right over here, right? Oh, cool. I already have the spin button mapped. I forgot about that. Anyways, cool to see you working Godot. I'm going to lurk. I'm also cooking dinner. Okay, cool. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Okay, now we can do a thing where we do exclamation point genius, because past me was a genius. Put, like, he actually remembered to put, like, the spin. He actually remembered to, like, put the, he remembered to actually put spin in as a command well before it happened. Yeah, yes, Alls. Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Hang on, Squishy. I'm like 30% with the joke. What happened? What? Sorry. Programmer brain means that there are times where it's like I will wind up missing. I will wind up missing things sometimes. I know that this is the punchline to something, but I can't catch what. What? Okay. All's using the command is not working for them. Oh, okay. I was about to say, hold up. I was like, whoa, something strange is happening here. Let's see. Player dot get node. Player spin timer. Player spin timer dot on spin timer timeout. Oh wait, no. I have this backwards. This should be. I can't rename it. Okay, fine. I'll go directly there. On dot spin timer timed out. There we go. Plus equals. There might be a yeah. There's like maybe like a 5-second one. Yeah. Timer timed out plus equals. Uh. Uh. Come on, brain. Turn on, please. Yeah, public. I shouldn't need to do all that. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Public bool. Uh, up. I theoretically shouldn't need to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I want to. Update spin timer false. This thing to make that work correctly. Over here, we're also gonna do jump over here. No, damn it, it's not. Go over here. Go to the actual. I need you to go to the actual script, please. I don't need the definition. I need you to. Is it because it's a partial class? Fucking Godot. Okay, it's fine. Spin timer started. emit signal dot timer started. Okay, and then we're gonna come back over HUD. Gonna say that dot spin timer started is this. Then if I need this thing to stop trying to predict so much of what I want to write here. Sometimes it's true, but it's not. If update spin timer double equals true, spin meter bar dot value to I'm gonna do it the long ugly way first, just because I don't feel like making new variables right now. Dot okay, so that should be a float. That should also be a double. Okay. That's also a double. So hold on. Then let me come over to this thing. I should turn this into a double and have it do time left. Another double. Functionally, it doesn't change anything, but all right. Okay, cool. That works. Now we have to come over to the actual HUD. Gonna come over to player spin. Max value is 1, and the step is 0.01. Mostly works. Almost have it. Okay. Almost got it, but not quite. Okay. So wait. Shit. I should check which way the timer's counting. I don't know. It's counting down, isn't it? I never bothered checking, which means that I need to go look at the Godot documentation. It's a countdown timer. Okay. Which means it's starting at full and going down, which means that it should be. I gotta think about the logic of this now. Shit. Okay. So the timer is starting at 3 and counting down. So functionally speaking, I have to measure it as an inversion of how close to the other way around it is. Hang on a second. Shit. I can figure this out. I just need a minute. Okay. Okay. Gotta think about this for a minute. Gotta think about this for a minute. So basically, right, the principle behind what I want to do here is that the bar needs to start full and then drain downward. Okay, I got it now. I was overthinking it. I was overthinking it, and I got it now. So else spin meter bar dot visible is false. Oh wait, I can also just literally duplicate that, and we're gonna do this. So when the spin timer has started, we also make it visible. Oh wait, I can literally just do this then. I love it when my brain draws lines together. It makes my life so much easier. Okay, cool. And I can just yank this shit, and it's good. All right. All right, exactly. There we go. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay. Player spin timer. If that and all right, excellent. Yes. All right. Which means, of course, that now player spin is invisible. Well, I can leave it visible here. I just have to go over to the HUD and tell the HUD, hey, spin meter bar dot equal false. There we go. So when we start the game, right? Can't see it. All that other stuff is fine. We spin, 2, 1, blop. All right, cool. Now we can come over. Now we've done all that. Why did we go through all that bullshit? You may ask. Because now, oh wait a minute. No, I did need the fuck. I do need the spin timer node over here. Good. Because now what I can do is I can do now spin timer node, right? Dot spin dot. Hang on, motherfucker. Not what it's called. Public player spin timer. I have to do that in order to get this to work correctly. Player spin timer. Because watch this now. Spin timer node dot spin timer started plus equals. I do this thing. And I do this. And I'm gonna duplicate this line of code. Oh, I'm gonna do this. So, and then spin timer timed out. Now watch that. Now, the reason why we did this, right? Well, the only problem that this presents is that you technically are now invincible to spinning for the whole period, which is not what I want necessarily. I may have to break this into two separate, which is not what I would like to do ideally. But yeah, that's why I went to all that trouble, basically. One problem with the shower, figuring out audio balance or things I have playing LOL. Yeah. So I have to poke and tweak at it a little bit again. But notice, right, that the reason why I went to all that trouble with the spin timer I think I can fix it as like the last thing before I go on break. So I'm gonna add a child node. I'm gonna do another timer here, and we're gonna do player spin duration timer. How often does she want to catch you again? So right now, 3 times a week. Wednesdays, game dev streams. Fridays, fighting game streams. Sundays, I guess I've basically just become mostly a JRPG player. Sundays is like JRPG slash whatever the fuck else. So Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Sunday, 5 p.m. Wednesdays, game dev nights. Fridays, fighting games. Sundays, whatever else. Usually JRPGs. But that's basic. That's basically what we have right now. Spin duration timer. We're gonna have it pop back up to here. So node. So on the timeout for this, we're gonna go to player spin timer. On spin duration timeout. Connect that, and we're gonna come over here and we're gonna do public void on spin duration timeout. We're going to now emit. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do spin duration timer started. Gonna do spin duration timer timed out. So there's a reason why we're doing this. Spin timer started. Gonna do emit signal name dot spin duration timer started. So this is the thing I do like about Godot, right? Is that it's a lot easier for me to just like randomly stack shit together for what I need on the fly. So what I'm doing here, right? The problem I'm trying to solve is that I don't want my spin to last for the whole 3 seconds that the timeout is for. Don't want that. Right? Not a thing I want to do. So I can think of it as like a logistical unit as, okay, I don't want that to happen, which means I need another timer to keep track of, right? I just create another timer node, and in this case, I put it inside of the one for the spin timer. So now I have one timer that is handling, oh, okay, when do we put the spin on or off cooldown? And then a second one that goes, well, how long does the spin last for? Right? And I can now even do, right, timer spin duration timer node. Can't do get node up here. But in the ready, we can do get node timer spin duration timer. Say that spin duration timer node is equal to that, right? On spin duration timeout, we can do emit signal name dot spin duration timer timed out. So now watch this. If I did this correctly, right? So spin duration timer started, spin duration timer timed out. And then for the HUD, right? So spin timer started and spin timer timeout are still there. So I got to think about a couple things now. This is still not 100% right. I'm going to have to redo the structure of this a little bit because I got a little hasty. But basic idea is that we should, okay, think about this in a logistical order. So this is why I was saying earlier, by the way, that it's like when you do, hang on. I'm going to switch screens for half a second just because I got to open up a notepad file without accidentally showing some things that don't need to be shown. I'm going to be so happy if I can get a third monitor because it'll make my life a lot easier. Okay, so logistical steps for making sure spin timer works correctly. 1, fire like all spins stuff when button is pressed if A not already spinning. Technically, a state machine would solve all of this, but I'm deliberately not working with state machine stuff so that I don't over clever myself. I'm just kind of trying to put my ass on the practical parts and just sort of focusing on what's in front of me instead of like trying to think 3 steps ahead. Okay, so spin duration timer should time out. When it does, start regular spin timer. Right, both timers should. Okay. Start regular. All right, I got it. And that's why I need to like stop and write it for a second. So we're gonna come over here, player spin timer. If is stopped is true, and spin duration timer node stop is also true. So if neither of those timers are running, we're gonna start the duration timer. And when the spin duration timer is over, we're gonna start the regular spin timer, right? And then once the spin timer is over, we're gonna let it know that it stopped. So I probably broke this, but if I did this correctly, the way that this should work is that I should be able to play the game, I spin, and yeah, almost got it, but not quite. Errors, object reference not set to an instance of an object. Hang on. I might have misnamed the node, or I might have forgotten the node. Yep, that's what it is. I misnamed, I gave the node one name and told it to look for a different name, and that's why that happened. All right. There we go. Okay. The spin duration timer is a one-shot. It does not auto-start. It's a one-shot, though. So this way it doesn't loop. Alright. Alright. Nice. Okay. So here, nope, we want spin duration. Timer started. And then spin timer started. Okay, there we go. This should now work correctly. Watch this. Yep, there we go. So you get functionally, and obviously the number can be different, obviously. but you get functionally 1 second of invulnerability, and then 3 seconds where the timer has to cool, where the spin timer has to cool down. This is the behavior that I wanted. And the thing is, right, with the way that I had it set up, right, the thing that I like, this is why I was saying this is the thing I like about Godot. With Godot, right, all I needed in order to make a timer was to add a timer node. Technically speaking, in a different arrangement of the way that I had this set up, I wouldn't have even necessarily needed to do a script here, right? There's an entirely different arrangement that I could have done here, where I literally could have just said, okay, I have these two timers, and I'm going to have them do their little timeout things to report to a completely different script or a completely different node in the tree, and it works fine, right? In my case, I'm like, I just want to put all the spin code here on this timer because it makes life a lot easier for other things, right? Obviously, I can arrange this in a very different way and make it still get the same functionality, but basically speaking, what I did here was I just said, okay, this node and this node, right? These two together handle the mechanics of the way that the player spin is supposed to work, right? So the duration timer goes off first to determine, okay, how long are you invulnerable for, right? Once that runs out, it's like, all right, that's done, right? Go from there. I could even put like a script on the Sprite 2D now and be like, hey, the thing you're gonna go find the spin timer, subscribe to these two things, and then when XYZ things happen, do this, right? So Godot is engineered to be very much a fire signals and make things do things sort of engine, right? That's sort of the main way that it, and you can do this in Unity to be clear also, but Unity's structure in terms of like how you put together objects is not made really for this type of thing. Whereas with Godot, like a lot of the stuff about emitting signals and having other nodes catch signals and do stuff with it is very much kind of like the deliberate push and pull of the way that it's supposed to work. So I guess for now we can keep it simple. Let me do this. Duplicate this. I'm going to do get node sprite 2D sprite 2D All right. Actually, wait. This is just yeah. Okay. I think this works. Let's see how badly I messed this up. There we go. And you notice, right? I keep hitting Q, can't do it till it goes away. And that's... We're not done with stream, obviously, but that's pretty much exactly what I want to do as far as like the spin goes. I'll probably try to actually animate the sprite doing a ha-ha funny spin in a little bit. But for right now, because I'm a little bit late on taking break, I'm going to get up and take a break, and I encourage y'all to do the same. Get up, stretch, get water, do what you need. I'm celebrating. Fuck it. I'm ordering Burger King. I want Burger King. We have achieved barrel roll function. Yes. I will probably come back after break and just do a thing where I can configure how long actual cooldown of the spin are, like the cooldown of the spin and the actual spin duration. I'm going to configure something on the script for the timer for that when I come back. So get up, stretch, take a break, do whatever you need. I'm going to order some Burger King because I fucking earned it, I guess. We'll be back with more Godot stuff in a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And action.
Henshin!
A jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
There's only one person who can stop, and that's me. Hey everybody, my name is Sean. They call me either that or SJ. As I say on my own channel, make games, I play games. Games make you, basically. Did you really think that I was going to let you hit me with that? No. Guess what? I'm still alive, motherfucker. Going too fast is no good. Shut the fuck up. What else you got? I have to hit button. Button hit good. This no count, no good, self-absorbed. Giving free turns goes against my professional ethics. I saved your ass! Yo, the nerve of this motherfucker. The absolute gall. The complete stinkiness. Do you see these motherfuckers? They stole all my shit! Fuck out of here. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck now. Stank ass, punk ass, smelly ass motherfucker. Yo! Not with the deep cut. My brain is full of eels. Anyway, so Fuck. We should just play this fucking video game. Damn it. That's not fair. No, that's fighting dirty. You can't do that. Just because it's correct doesn't mean it's right. Just for that, I'll teach y'all to talk to me about the consequences of my own actions. And now, this poll that I'm not going to look at the results of yet, I'm lying, I'm going to look right now. Jesus fuck! Why are y'all like this? What was the reason? This is all according to my calculations. We will probably be fine. God damn it. Somebody clip that. Going too fast is no good. You facetious motherfuckers. You really are gonna stand up in front of God and everybody. Oh my fucking God. No. No. I can't fucking stand you. How dare you? How very dare you? You right, but shut up. Give me a church. I told y'all I was gonna get a church, and I got a church. Apris above be praised. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. And peanut butter. Praise be to Lord RN Jesus. For in our time of need, He has provided. Can I get a blessings to RN Jesus in the chat? I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
What kind of just nonsense did you just... What? in the hell do you mean you put me on your whole motherfucking screen?
They're all gonna die. Somebody clip that. Oh no. Not again. Y'all do what I think y'all did? Y'all can't bully me like this. Y'all got me all kinds of twists turned up right now. I don't know what the... I applaud you, but also, god fucking damn it, I would just be like... Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I should be fine. Fuck all of you. No! 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 That's not how this works. I am the danger. Oh yeah! I'll respond to that, but fuck! That's shit! Fuck! That's all I have to say in response, you know? If you are into fighting games, JRPGs, game design talk, and all that other kind of stuff, please feel free to follow me over at twitch.tv/SJH says games. I can't fucking stand y'all. I can't. Y'all are the absolute fucking worst. I love this fucking community so much. Y'all are just the best. You know that? All of y'all. All of y'all in here. I appreciate y'all so much. You got the straight mom seal of approval. Also because I'm handsome. Good job. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And action.
Henty!
Okay. And we're back. So let me go do the thing I said I was going to go do. Insofar as the code goes before I forget. So we're going to come over here, grab this. This is why I'm going to all this trouble. Right? So we have these two things over here. Save this. Build this right quick. Come back over here. Inspector. Alright, we gotta export these in order for these to work correctly. So we're gonna do export, save, build again. So, right? And this is why I did that, right? Because now if I want to adjust it on the fly anyway, I have a means of doing that, right? there won't be any power-ups or anything that change the duration of the spin or anything like that. But for like testing purposes, if I'm like, all right, let's try this like a longer spin or a shorter spin or whatever, then yeah. It's a lot easier now. Actually, there's now one thing I want to do real quick. Now I just realized something. Oh no. Okay. Dome trooper, air trooper, those all work. Okay. Failed to build project. Ah, damn it. What did I forget to do? Okay, that's why I had to do that. Never mind. I did a silly thing that I shouldn't have done. Those can go back to exactly the way that they were before. And that's what the purpose of the spin is for, right? Whenever you're in this, and you can still fire while spinning, right? So the spin is basically a, oh god, I've been cornered. Hit the spin, do some, like, hit the spin, take out a couple enemies, bam, you're good, right? That's why it exists. We're gonna lose chat on the overlay for a second because I gotta refresh the overlay because I accidentally broke the subscriber name. So we're gonna lose chat on screen for a second. My bad. I'm sorry. The recording's probably gonna get busted up. Yeah. That's what happens when I press a button on Stream Elements when I shouldn't be doing that. So, where is it? Static overlay for long chat in game chat. Here we go. Yeah, because we have to fix the subscriber. So, yep, my bad. Haha. Chat scroll got cleared, but it's okay. It's fine. We're good. Then of course Sophia immediately comes back in with Booba. Or sloppy. That's just But yeah, the whole point of being able to like do the spin, right, is to like basically make it through. If you get caught in a cloud of bullet fire, and obviously the hitboxes are not going to be so big. Shut up, Vallejo. Obviously, the hitboxes are not going to be so big in the final version of the game. Obviously, right? But Because yeah, like in a shmup, you should not. I shouldn't say should not. In a shmup, generally speaking, hitbox dissonance is your best friend, right? Usually, like your actual hit, like the actual hitbox of like the player character should be to some degree not exactly the same size as the actual player themselves, so that it's easier to like cut through and graze against bullets, right? Case in point, Toho pretty much literally relies on this as part of its scoring system, where the whole point is, shit, you just barely scraped by and didn't get hit by this cloud of, by this fucking veritable curtain of lasers. Cool, you get points, right? Like, to the degree that grazing like that is often a mechanic in other Toho fan games, right? Like there's this one Toho fan game on Toho Luna Nights that I'm thinking about learning for a speed run for next year, right? And even then, any of the projectiles that are in Luna Nights as a game, you can graze those the same way that you can in Toho in order to get like points for like your time stopping and other special abilities and things like that. So to that end, right, when you're doing an actual shmup, one of the things that you do in the design is you deliberately make the player's hurt box where they can be hit and touched. You deliberately make that smaller than the actual model or sprite that you're using, so that they can afford to like just like squeak a little bit by, and that's on purpose. So right now, the player's actual like collision box is way bigger than it should be or is supposed to be, and at some point, I am going to shrink it down. But that point is not right now because I don't feel like it. Anyway. Anyway. I guess I should really sit down and like move. At some point, I'll sit down and figure out where to move some of this stuff. Because some of this stuff shouldn't be. Some of this stuff shouldn't be up here. I should comment my code. Is the enabled or not? The signal or if the player has been hit. Spin the player spin timer. Health. Good. Commenting your code is a good thing, and you should do a lot of it. Get the spin timer node and set up the events for when it emits signals. Then make sure that the collision shape is on. Right now, process isn't doing anything, but in physics process, if we actually, I think technically I can I even put this up into here instead of in, because we're not moving with the rigid body position. So it may make more sense to just put it in process. For player, good. All right. Just testing a thing real quick. I think this should work still. Yep. Excellent. Love that. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. We love that. We love that very much. Okay, hang on a second. Godot. I want to look up groups. All right. So over here, we're going to do add to enemy. All right. Let's see. Public side. Hang on. The main thing I got to figure out now. Hold on. Or we just have it checked based on, yeah, because it's depending on which layer. Okay. So if we go over to this thing, if nope, just stop trying to read my mind. I don't need you to stop. And it's not what I was looking for. That's annoying. I just wanted to do if. I have to figure out how to make it stop doing that. If there, let's see. Dot. There's a reason for this. Well, there's one thing I need to check actually. So we're gonna do here. We're gonna do print. Okay. I don't know if this actually. Okay, cool. So it's done as a bit mask, which doesn't help. Okay. Let me see if I can do something real quick. Uh, Go get name of layer. Okay. Okay. Nope. I have to think about this a little bit. Because I would rather not have to duplicate the. Hang on. All right, I'm gonna have to do some shenanigans. Yeah, because it looks like the collision. Oh. And that's food. If they actually got me goddamn ghost pepper. Why did I get a Hershey's pie? I wanted a milkshake. And they're like, Hershey's pie? Not what I asked for. Okay, this joint that I keep ordering from just doesn't have. They just don't have the ghost pepper chicken fries. I'm just gonna live with that. I did not order a Hershey's pie, but you know what? It's okay. This is just gonna be the night where we take the things that we get, make lemons out of lemonade. That's just what it is. That's all right. What happened? I missed it. Um, I had to. Well, two things. One, chat gremlins because I had to reset. I had to reload the chat overlay because of shenanigans when I was trying to fix the alerts before. And then Burger King came. Instead of getting me, instead of getting the milkshake that I wanted, with my Burger King. I got a Hershey's pie instead. As in, I didn't order a Hershey's pie, but that's what they put in my order anyway. So, uh, you know, we live in. It's a Shake Shack curse, but different. Yeah. Uh huh. Story of my life. So, whoops. All right. Let's see here. So our spin stuff works. Our score should also work. Okay, good. Now I need to hunt down all these print statements that I made. Start commenting some of them out because now with all these print statements that I've made, I am now not quite able to tell what is what, which means it's time to go hunt down ones I did make and start commenting them out or deleting them. Here. Okay, so go away. Also go away. And the collision layer 2 string should stay for right now. It's a Shake Shack curse, but different? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, cool. So they have that. Oh, that's actually really useful now. I just realized it. I get it. That's why. Okay, that works. Okay. What do? Um, so basically, I was just looking at the collision stuff for a second because I was just like, well, how am I supposed to know what the layer is? And I was looking for a second. I'm like, oh, I get it. Like, if you need to know the collision layer, the actual value for each one, if you highlight it, right? Player, like, so layer 1, value 1. Layer 2, value 2. Yeah. I mean, and yeah, I did rename them. So that's the part more I was talking about is that when you do collision layer, you can't, um, what's the word that I'm looking for? When you do collision layer like this, I don't think that you can get the actual name of the collision layer when you do it like this. So knowing what the actual value is, I just have to go and highlight and go, all right, it's this one or this one or this one. And it's sort of similar to Unity, but different in that you don't have to you just go back over, highlight, it's like, okay, right, it's just that one. It's fine. It's just easier to get to. So, oh. Now just one thing to do. Print. Unrelated, I need this fucking good rod. Give me a star. Star you already? Go. Print. Oh. Okay, I just need to know. Hmm. Okay. I got a node. Okay, got it. Oat. Drone. Node. Oh, I can't. Can I not do that from here? Shit. Oh, that's why. Thing. Oat. Oh, alright. There's only one way to test it, I guess. Hang on. Project settings. Alright. Time to just test something real quick. Let's just do something quick and dirty. If tree. Oh, wait, I can just do... Hold on. Oh, oh, are we about to see something come super into play with Godot? Okay, enemy movement. Yeah, all right. Ooh, I might have just figured out. Let's see something. Do this, enemies, and then we just do destroy enemy. I'm gonna try one thing real quick. All right, we're already there. Okay, Godot is official. Yep. Hey, so fun thing. Another thing about shmups, right? You usually will have a weapon in a shmup called a bomb that you can use to clear the screen of things, right? Now, here's the important part. Normally, if I was in Unity, that would involve a lot more setup, right? I'd have to make sure that my list of current enemies is kept in a list. And when I press this button, right, I get rid of all those enemies at the same time, which means I have to go through the list and get rid of that, right? But just now, by virtue of this little snippet of code right here, and making sure that I made each enemy add itself, right? I made sure that each enemy added itself to this. So all I really need to do now is just make sure that the potential bomb effect I'm going to do only works on enemies that are visible on screen. And this is all I should really have to do. If no, like stop trying to read, stop trying to read my mind, computer. You do not know what I'm trying to type. Honor list and stuff. All the game is running for debugging. I forget how it was super cool. Yeah. So now I'm getting more used to some of this stuff. So get node. Hang on. Yep. Josh just been playing MHR and just messaged me that she'd been distracted by. Ah, I see. So she has encountered T Honda. Hang on. I want to do this on base enemy, I think, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Here, connect over here. We're gonna do on screen entered. Connect. And over here we're gonna do public void on screen entered. So public void on screen entered. So when we enter the screen, Let's just do this. So protected can bomb equals false right now. So for right now, the way we're going to do is that enemies start off being unable to be bombed. When they enter the screen, they can be. When they leave the screen, they can't be. All right. So damn. Oh wait, it's because I didn't update the I didn't update this. It should say self-destruct now. I was like, why is it? It's like, damn it, I messed it up. But it's because I forgot to change this. So the nice thing about Godot is that it has functionality built in. Okay, good. All right. We are in business. And now I can come over here to bullet, right? And I can also do public void self-destruct and then do free here. Watch this now. Obviously, I have to make sure that the bullet now also has like a. I got to do visibility things with the bullets also to make sure that you can't get rid of like invisible ones. So bullet. If I can find where I put it. So that's the script. I need the scene. So yeah, this should be over here then. Okay. I need objects, bullet. And for the basic bullet, we're going to keep it very simple. We're going to do on screen entered. We're going to do the same thing that we did over there. We're just going to do protected in case there's some other stuff that has to be passed down. Protected. Cool. What did I call it? I'm just trying to keep it consistent between the two of these. So in enemy movement, I called it can bomb. So protect the bool, can bomb. We're going to leave that to false initially. Can this bullet be affected by bombs? Question mark. I'm going to say if can bomb, then Q free, which basically means that if this bullet can be bombed, then get rid of it. Public void on screen entered and bomb equals true. And then over here, can bomb equals false, right? Same principle. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go back over to that spot and play a movement where I clutch together this code and just do get, damn it, come here, get tree dot call group, do enemy bullets self-destruct, right? Because if I go to bullet.cs, right? So save this. And ideally, the enemy bullet, right, the enemy bullets have also inherited all of this and all this other stuff. Cool. So, peep game. If I did this correctly, I go hide out in this corner up here. And now I get rid of both the enemies, right? And now this is how I know that this worked correctly. Because if I'd messed up this code, then the bullets wouldn't have disappeared when I hit the bomb button, which is exactly what I want. So in Unity, I would have had to set up a whole bunch of lists of things like, all right, got to make sure that like I keep track of each of these bullets individually, and I have to run through each and every one of them and individually call this self-destruct function when this thing is pressed. And there are ways to do it that would have automated it to a certain degree in Unity, but it would have been a couple more steps. Here, literally, all I did was step 1, make sure that each bullet adds itself to either a player bullets group or an enemy bullets group. That's it. Step 1. And make sure that obviously like the groups are set correctly based on the collision layer, right? So step 1, do that. Step 2, go to player movement. Step 3, say if I press bomb, call self-destruct on all enemies and all enemy bullets. And because I went and wrote a self-destruct function in the node getting picked up by the enemies or picked up by the call, which is this one, bam, does it. Same thing for bullets, bam, does it. Painless. Painless, nice and easy. Like life is just handled. Right? So we're good basically. I'm gonna do some code comments before we leave because it is about that time to leave, but I want to comment my code up first to make sure that I like future me doesn't fight me right now because that's the last thing I need. This bullet can be bombed. This bullet cannot be bombed. Well, didn't say bullet. Bullet enemy. So this enemy bombed. This enemy cannot be bombed if this enemy is past -50 x as a coordinate. You up to them from tree. Okay. Self destructs this enemy. If this enemy can be bombed, destroy them. If this enemy is active, no, they're not. Make the instantiate the explosion effect hacked scene and drop it at the current position. And we'll do it this way. Hide this enemy. Turn off collision and update score. Q up to good. Okay, destroys the enemy and gives points to the player. And this is okay. I'm not using up. I don't think I'm actually using update score for anything. Am I? I don't think so. Shit's empty. So answer's no. Can this enemy be bombed or not? Is this enemy active or not? Scene for the explosion effect. Okay, add this enemy to enemy. When destroy the enemy when its health runs out. That's the important part. Oh wait, why did I put that in process? Ugh, don't need that. Just do that. God, why did I put that there? That was terrible. Process runs every frame, and I don't have to do that. So, right, like here, for example, when the health runs out on the health node, then it will destroy the enemy. I only need to set that up one time. I don't know why I had it in process where it would keep doing that all the time. That was really messed up. That was weird. Shouldn't have been doing that. Wait. Is that why it was... Motherfucker. Hold on a minute. I was complaining to somebody else on another Discord that I'm in that the signal wasn't working correctly. And I had to do all this other whack shit in order to make this work correctly. Is this literally because I'm going to be so upset. I don't even need this anymore. I don't even need his active anymore. The only reason why I had is active in there was to stop some other shenanigans that were happening. Motherfucker. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 This careless asshole keeps making my life harder all the time. Good thing, exactly. I'll just do this, honestly. Yeah, we'll just leave that. Other area to touches. Good. If you touched the player, go boom. All right, there we go. This whole fucking time, I get to tell this person, "Hey, so you remember that problem I was having? It's because I put the destroy thing in the fucking I put it in the fucking process function." Good shit past me, you asshole. Let's see. Okay, good.
Rise! Rising hopper!
A jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
Thank you so much for the anonymous $20 donation and for like scaring the living shit out of me. I appreciate it. I guess I should go see if I can if they redeemed anything with that. Give me 1 second. Let me go take a look. Till Tiltify. Sign in. I am fundraiser. I'm gonna log in with Twitch. Let's go to this one. Donations. Kills. Incentives. Okay, I don't know if they actually redeemed any incentives or not, but thank you so much for the anonymous $20 donation. Deeply appreciate it. We are at, whoops, hang on. That's the magic behind the curtain that none of y'all are supposed to see. Aha, but nothing sensitive, thankfully. That puts us at $155 out of 200. If we make the 200, that's a Totsugeki 64 stream that gets added onto stream probably at some point after the year Breath of Fire is over. Again, we're raising money for To Write Love on Her Arms, which is an organization that supports people who do not have access to or need help with various mental health or substance abuse related challenges, whether it's because they can't get the help that they need when they when the things happen, as well as just when they need access, basically. To Write Love on Her Arms is all about like getting people this help and support that they need. So, I raise money for charity like twice a year. Once during Black History Month, once during October because my birthday is like on the 1st of October. So for the whole month, I'm like, yeah, let's just do charity stuff. And that's pretty much how that works. So yeah, thank you so much for the donation. I deeply appreciate it, and I deeply appreciate that you are like helping us contribute to. Move, hide the player, and turn off the box. All right, cool. Just have to move that code later, but that's fine. Cool. Spin timer needs to be handled. So, the timer node that handles the duration of spin in invincible. How long does the spin last for? How long is the spin on cooldown? Public accessor for the spin timer value. And this is specifically spin cooldown timer value is what I should say. Spin cooldown timer max. Spin down timers current value. Spin cooldown underscore current timer value. Gonna do spin cooldown underscore timer max. Naming your variables is very important because when you name them correctly, you don't have to double check the code to figure out what they do. You can read the variable name and go, okay, it does that. Public accessor for the spin cooldown timers actual wait time, aka how long is the actual always going to be. Signal for the spin timer start. Even now, right? Spin cooldown timer started. Event handler. And this is now spin cool. Hang on. Spin down timer timed out event handler. Okay, what are the errors? What is it? What is it? What are you bothered by? Spin down timer start. Or rather I should say signal emitted when the down timer starts. Stops. And we're going to do this one. Okay, set our spin duration timer. Set the node reference is about that. Set the wait time for the cooldown and the spin duration based on appropriate variables. Okay, processes that. If we just press the spin key and none of the timers are running, start the spin duration timer and emit the appropriate signal. Then gonna head off to sleep. Good night, y'all. Thanks for Shima Shade. Appreciate you immensely. All right. Good night, all. Thanks for showing up. Hope you have a good night. Rest well. Spin. Okay, this is spin down, right? And then this is spin. Hang on. Okay, spin times this spin cooldown timer timed out. There we go. So, this like fires when spin duration timer ends. A when the invul time aka when the player stops. It signal confirming that the spin is over. Start this timer, down timer, spin, and emit the signal accordingly. Gonna change one thing here. Fires when the spin cooldown timer, and when the player can spin again. So I need to just grab this name and I need to go fix one thing real quick on Godot's side. Nope, don't duplicate that. I'm gonna grab this name here, copy this name here, go over to Godot, gotta go to the player, go to the spin timer, come over here, and edit, and we're gonna say instead of spin timer timeout on spin cooldown timeout. Because we gotta make sure that this matches this. Emit signal confirming that the cooldown is over. Okay, so assuming that I didn't horribly fucking break everything, let's see. Failed to build project. I knew something got fucked up. Ah, here we go. Okay, so here, so player spin timer, spin cooldown timer started. Spin cooldown timer timed out. Yeah, so when the cooldown timer started, we make sure that's visible. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear that cause that you weren't able to like order your food in time. Okay, good. That works. Fuckles. Okay, cool. So all that works. Excellent. So okay. HUD. Damn it. Score starts at 0. Get the player node. Set up health stuff. Also putting meat on bones better, so my body's like that, more of that. Set up and initialize spin. Subscribe to spin the player spin timers. Player spin timer. Cooldown signal. Okay. Over here, we want to keep updating the current score value. If we wait a minute. I don't even need this. I can just do this. Watch this shit. I just had a brain blast. I love getting rid of redundant variables. It's so good. I love it. Watch this shit. All I have to do is say if spin meter bar dot visible is true. I love getting rid of redundant variables. So good. If the spin meter bar is visible, update its value with the player's current spin timer. Spin meter bar is visible, and we have a player. Okay, good. Updates the health on the HUD. All right, cool. So HUD code is commented. Health code needs to be commented. Wait, no, the HUD code is not commented. Actually, I lied because I forgot to do the variables. Yes, normalize them. Fuck. Okay. Node for the player's health bar. Node for the player's spin meter. Node for the score label text. The current score. Player movement node. Okay, cool. All right, that's okay. I can also just get rid of update health. That's right. So set the player health bar to the player's current health. Bam, easy. Health over here. Cool. Current health of this entity. Max health. of this entity. We're not using health percentage, so get rid of that. Damage taken signal for when this entity takes damage. Signal for when this entity wants to update health. Signal for when this entity has no more health. Current health is set to max. Uses the health. Incoming damage to subtract. Want to make sure that we are only subtracting positive values by using. Because in case like I forget and I do something silly, like I slip in reduce health -5, if I subtract the negative, it's gonna go up. So that's why I use math.apps to force it to be positive. If the current health is, if damage you above this entity above 0 health, then just subtract damage. Otherwise, put the damage straight to, put the current health straight to 0. Emit update health signal. If current health is 0, emit health depleted signal. And these signals that we keep seeing where it says emit signal here, this is how other things know, oh, hey, this thing ran out of health. Oh, hey, this thing, right? This thing ran out of health. This thing did this thing did that. Signals are a big part of how Godot works. And getting my head around that was the hard part. But now I'm beginning to sort of get an idea of how they want to work, and it becomes a lot less of a pain. The incoming health to restore. Like, signals are really wild, but to a certain degree, once you wrap your head around how it is that they work, it's like, no, this makes sense. You're having objects report about their own state to where they need to report to. The hard part is getting used to knowing how to make those objects report correctly. Like, that's the part that they have maybe got to finesse a little bit in terms of explaining it a little bit better. Make sure that we are only adding positive values. If the health that gets added won't overflow the max health, add it in. Otherwise, force the current health to clamp the max health value. Emit signal for updating health. Yeah, so yeah, signals are like really wild and kind of like weird to get your head around, but they work really well, and that's very nice. Ah, still got. And then I have to like work out the rest of that other stuff insofar as like making sure that you can't like fire and do other stuff when you're dead. But that's fine. Explosion effect. I should comment it. The sound effect to use for this explosion effect. The stream player node to play the sound from. Get the stream player node, set up the sound to play from, and ready it to destroy itself once the sound is done playing. That's basically what all that does. All right, that's good. All right. Good. I commented most of this already, so I thankfully don't have to do it a bunch more. I think I'm good enough that I can stop now. I just wanted to catch up and like just make sure that all of the things that needed to be commented are commented. So, and most of them are. If like, so I'm just gonna do this. Add this bullet to the appropriate group based on which collision layer it is set to. Bullet enters the screen. This bullet can be bombed. This bullet cannot be bombed. Self-destructs this bullet. If this bullet can be bombed, queue it up to get free. Okay, and then cool. You can just do hide this bullet. If we hit something and that something has a health node, reduce its health by 1. Export public int bullet damage get protected set equals 1. And what I'm really going to do here now is I'm going to put reduce health bullet damage. And the reason why I'm doing this is because at some point when I do power-ups, right, power shots and speed shots are going to have different damage values. Honestly, realistically, I should do this as like a float, actually. So at some point, I'm going to have to rewrite the rest of my code because I realized that I can't do half and double damage shots. Well, I can with ints and it should be fine. But half shots will be a problem. So, or half damage shots will be a problem. So I have to fix that. Unless I adjust a couple things up. But tomorrow's problem for tomorrow's me. Not doing that right now. Tomorrow's problem for tomorrow's me. I'm not going to push my luck. Tomorrow's problem is for tomorrow's me. That's the rule. Tomorrow's problem is for tomorrow's me. That's it. All right. So, thank y'all for coming by stream. I appreciate it. Shark, do me a solid if you're still here. Can I get octlinks and the gilded message if you're still here? Or Sin's got it. Thank you, Sin. Hi, Sin. Appreciate you. Okay, so let me put on music. I'll get ready to get us out of here. Yeah, thank y'all for coming by. I appreciate it. We're making progress. This is good. Like, I'm not worried about any of like the fancy like movement patterns and stuff for the enemies for a while because the more important thing really, be completely honest about it, is to make sure that we all the basic stuff needs to work first, right? So that's what I'm working on right now, making sure that we can do power-ups, making sure that we can do shot patterns correctly, making sure that all that other stuff kind of like comes together. That's what I care about right now. Lovely. Thank you, Cosmo. Appreciate that. So yeah, links. I write game design articles on Medium. I'm gonna finish The Legend of Legaia one, I swear. I keep doing the ADHD thing where I literally keep having it drop out of my brain and I'm not working on it. It's written, and I just need the conclusion and pictures, and that's it. I just gotta get my brain together. Stream VODs are over at youtube.com/@sjhdoesgames. You can check them all out over there. My card has all my other social media links on there. Honestly, I'm really only on co-host at this point. I'll be honest. Like, I have a Twitter, but I almost never check it because Twitter doesn't function. And then the charity link is over there. Our last charity stream is going to be on the 29th. But the actual fundraiser will stay open through to the end of Halloween. So next week, Wednesday, is when the actual fundraiser closes. So calendar-wise, we have a week left. Stream-wise, we have Friday and Sunday. But you can always donate even when I'm not on, and that's fine. So if you give the link to people like, hey, go drop some stuff, completely fine by me. So, Friday, for Fighting Friday, more rank climb with Cammy. I've been doing that off stream. I think I might be ready in the mood for that. Or I might just do more Lily stuff. Maybe also KOF if I feel like it, but we'll see. Shrug emoji. Don't know how I feel about that one yet. And then Sunday is, of course, more of the Year of Breath of Fire 2, so please wait warmly for that. Who are we going to go hang out with? That's what I need to go figure out. Just going to go to my Twitch homepage and make my life easier. Somebody blackly black. Ideally. Important mod documents. Okay. Joy is out. Cypherin is also out. They're not on. Okay. Give me a second. I gotta think about it. Nope, I'm full of shit. I know exactly where we're going. We're gonna go hang out with V.me because it's Lies of V. So, V.me is playing Lies of P right now, so we're gonna go hang out. We're gonna go hang out over there, right? When we get in, throw down an SJH does raids. Let them know who sent you, all that other good stuff. Fighting Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time this Friday. Hang on, raid.me. That note. So yeah, throw in your favorite emotes and all that. That's the raid message. However many eyes you want, all that other stuff. Let me know who sent you. Fighting Friday, this Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Breath of Fire 2, Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's pretty much all I have to say on that front. Thank y'all for coming by. Deeply appreciate it. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, don't go outside if you don't have to, and be excellent to each other. But not to bigots, racist, turfs, folks who are anti-queer, folks who are anti-plural, or can't think about who else to dunk on today, actually. So we're gonna leave it at that. Take care, y'all, and I'll see you when I see you, whenever that is. Bye.